Hello everybody, Pessimist here, but I'd like to be optimistic for a second about the power of console gaming. Now, we all know console gaming is far superior than gaming on the PC, and just look at the proof here. You got these beautiful graphics. I'm recording on the Nintendo GameCube, a game system that came out back in like 1999 or something. Anyway, just look how pretty the visuals are, because I got this thing running in 1080p, which isn't hard to do. You can make consoles run in any resolution you want. You just got to get the proper attachments for it. See, I got the AV to HDMI converter, so I can turn the HD cable on the GameCube into an HDMI and plug it on a 1080 TV. And then I got it playing in 1080. It's that simple. It's not about how good the graphics card is or whatever. It's about connecting it to a 1080 TV and also buying a good TV. See, I can save some money. Instead of buying like a $1,200 PC, I can just go to the store and get my $300-$400 console, and then also get my nice big screen. All console games, we love our big expensive TVs. You know, the $2,000, $2,500 TV that we make our console games look really good with. And now that we bought that TV, we don't have to spend $1,200 on a PC, because we already got a TV that makes our consoles look just as good as the PC. So there you have it. We don't need to spend, $1,200 on our PC. And people think that, oh, you can just take your grandmother's e-machines and plug maybe not an e-machines at this point, but maybe like an HP computer that she might have got for like $300 at Staples a couple years ago, and you just plug in a $100 750 Ti. And no, that just doesn't work. We say that these consoles, they can look just as good as a PC that's supposedly far advanced, as long as you plug it into a really good television. And don't cheap out on your television. You get like a good one. You need the sharpest, biggest TV, because it's all about the living room experience. About sitting there in your living room on the couch, enjoying it. Enjoying your computer or your console. You don't want to enjoy your computer in your living room, because that's stupid. Where you're going to have a little computer build and your entertainment system. No, the console just looks better there. And you think you could just get like a 50-foot HDMI cable to plug from your computer room into your TV? No, it doesn't work that way, because you need you probably need a special HDMI converter. I always use the ones that, like, the PlayStation tells me that I need to get, the special PlayStation HDMI cable, because I'm like, okay, that's the only one that works, and it's like $20-$30 new, but it's a special gold-plated one I need for my console to look its best. Plus, putting in a video card is just really troublesome. I mean, it's not as easy as like plugging in a Super Nintendo cartridge or something. No, you actually got to open your computer up, and having to open something up to like a modern American these days, that's way too much trouble these days. I mean, it's not a console. You don't ever have to open one of those. It's just perfect the way it is, right out of the box, ready to play. You don't need to install software or anything. It's just good to go. You just plug in the game disc, which that's just another thing. The physical copies of games is just, you just don't have the same experience. And the physical copy is better, because you got all these game discs that you get to put up on a shelf and show off to your friends, unlike you do on Steam, where they're just like on a list and you just get to click on them and everything. You don't get to have a physical copy that you can resell back to the store. See, like, I like just being able to get the new Call of Duty, and I take it back to the store when I'm done playing it in a couple weeks, and I can get like $10 back for that game. No. It's like
Can't say it's much safer.
It turns it into a $50 game now that I don't have anymore. But, you know, I get $10 back, so then I got that to save up for the next Call of Duty that comes out in the next 10 months.
A can of fizz. It's sure
so you don't have to worry about that ever having to open your console.
Hopefully you won't have to use
I'm just admiring the great graphics I got here on the GameCube, but yeah, it's not like consoles ever had problems. Like, you know, you just get your Xbox 360 and it's good. You never have to open it up and apply thermal paste to a heat sink because of overheating issues. You know, that just doesn't happen with consoles. So you don't ever have to worry about having to open something up and tinker with computer parts. That's just awful. You shouldn't ever have to do that. And good thing with console that looks just as good as PC, as long as you got that good TV, you'll be all right. You don't need a PC. Okay, you're just going to be wasting money, and you got to upgrade the PC like all the time. It's just like, you know, the console, they figure out how to optimize the things. Like, it gets it to run a little better, you know, every single year with every new update. But, you know, the PC, you just like, oh no, there's that new graphics card coming out, and now mine feels old and outdated. But the console, they don't update them for like 4 or 5. The last one was almost a decade. So you didn't have to buy a brand new gaming machine, and it played just as good as it did when you first bought it. Well, except for, you know, sometimes, Fallout New Vegas and Skyrim on the PlayStation, they were pretty bad on the PlayStation 3. But, you know, they were still playable. I mean, why spend the money on the PC when, you know, you just sit there and wait for your loading times and have your games glitch up every now and then? You know, it's just, you know, a fact of life. If it's about enjoying the game, really, you can still enjoy the game just fine. You don't have to spend all kinds of money on hardware and everything when you can just buy the expensive TV that makes it just as good as the expensive hardware. But there she goes, falls down on the ground. You got to get away from this zombie guy here. He's really starting to freak me out. But yeah, man. Like, this is how good a GameCube... Look, see that shadow effect? Right there. Console gaming, even from back in 2002. Looks... It could stand up to PC. PC these days. PC's got nothing. Nothing on console. Consoles just... They're just optimized so well that you just won't ever have to buy a new gaming device for almost a decade, because it's about enjoying the games. You can enjoy the games without all the graphics and all the flashy stuff that you could get anyway with a nice TV. Don't bite my leg. Oh, please don't bite. No! Oh, yeah, come on, dude. Whoa! I'm gonna knife him in it. No, I don't have any knives. Oh God. Oh my God. Oh no. Do I have my knife here? I forget which button okay, there we go. I don't have my knife. Alright, let's shotgun. Whoop. Whoa. Oh, come on, buddy. Oh yeah, got him. Oh, I'm so glad that happened. I don't have to light him on fire later. Oh, there's another. Oh, there's another one. Alright, I'm on. The best way to get him, you gotta lure him up on the steps here. Alright. We got him on the steps. Alright. You just put the shotgun in. You gotta get it, like, in his mouth. Oh. I didn't get him right. Huh. Oh, this guy here. He's been dead for several hours. You better not come back alive. I'm just gonna go into the safe room here. because I'm having fun on my console. I'm just enjoying the game, no matter how supposedly bad my graphics are, because so I'm recording it on a good TV. You know what? I don't need to spend $1,200 on a PC, because I got consoles to back me up, and the ones that just came out in 2002 are just as good, if not better, than the PCs that are still coming out now that everybody says that are supposedly so powerful. Console gaming is just the way to go. It's really hard to beat it. You got your proper attachments. Got everything. Plus, it's really hard to install games on the PC. You know, sometimes you might have to like look on Google to get a game to work on your operating system or something. Like, you know, someone will be like, oh, you got to go into settings and switch this thing and then it'll start right up. But then it's like, first off, you have to go to Google, which like the average person can't even do. You know, they're just like, whoa, Google something? It's like, you asking me to do a task here, and then they got to figure out exactly which setting to look up and what to mark whatever to, or update some sort of catch or something to get their game to work. When you can just play on console and it's got everything already optimized for you. You don't have to do anything further than that. Then still no physical copy. So your PC games just don't have any value. You know, regardless of what kind of Steam sale comes out. Yeah, I'm sure those aren't even that great. Like, oh, well, a game that came out for, you know, later for 50% off. But if you love gaming so much, you'd have bought that, like, right on the... Why isn't his door open? Why can't I just take this shotgun and blow the stupid knob off? That's what I do in real life. I just gotta block me out. Gotta make more games like Battlefield where I can just destroy the environment, and then I just go wherever I want. I even have a game with a gun in it, and it can't even do stuff that the guns even do. This is freaking me out. What are these? They're laying on the floor. They don't go away. I was just hoping they would. But anyway, it's just, yeah, console gaming just as good as PC. Just Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3, for instance. Yeah, Tony Hawk 3. Just as good as PlayStation 1 as it was for the new PlayStation 2 GameCube consoles. They weren't any different. You played Tony Hawk 1 on PlayStation 1. It was just as good as playing it on a PlayStation 2 or, you know, a GameCube. Or, Tony Hawk 3. Just as good on the PlayStation. It was still enjoying the same game. You didn't need to buy the new consoles to enjoy Tony Hawk 3. It was like the same. I can't even remember what I'm supposed to do here. But yeah, if you won't enjoy Tony Hawk 3 on a PlayStation 1 versus a PlayStation 2 or GameCube or the Xbox, then you know you're just a hateful bigot that just won't accept games for what they are, and you know, thinking that something's not as good as something else is what's destroying the country. So yeah, it doesn't matter. The weakest games that... Oh. I died. Oh. No. God. Oh, I just don't feel like... No, I can't do this anymore. I just can't. I had to watch Jill die. And, you know, she was like my love interest when I was a lot younger. And I'm all like, you know, when I grow up, maybe I'll hook up with that Jill Valentine girl. And now I had to watch her die, and now I'm really depressed. Okay, good thing I got some chocolate here. Good thing chocolate helps calm the nerves. I got a vial here. Oh, it makes me feel so good right still dying. Yeah, whatever, screw her. Chocolate fixes everything. Yeah, I'm gonna quit here. Yes, I do.